don't know if anybody's here.
Hey, well,
no one's here yet.
No,
but they don't know that he's here. I just deleted the other one. But we're going to sit here for a second.
We're going to sit here.
Get the moonshine out.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody.
There they go.
And okay, people are popping in. Sorry about that. That wasn't our fault. That was like science.
That's science's fault.
That's science's fault. Take 3, everybody. Third time's a charm. I don't know where we left off rambling about the leaf changes. But anyway, I guess we can say where we are now. Where are we at?
We are at Medoc Mountain State Park.
Yes, Medoc Mountain State Park. Very famous hotbed in North Carolina, just over the border. And we met with a guy, Stephen
Barcello.
Mm-hmm. And he runs a cryptozoology and paranormal museum here. And he also has like a
lot of haunted museum. Dolls.
Yes, a lot of haunted dolls.
Saw quite
too many, I would say.
Yes.
To the point where like this is almost oversaturation of haunted dolls. But no, it was fine. I was joking. It's cool. And the weirdest thing of the paranormal side there was the I thought it was creepy was the old hay crane.
Yeah.
That somebody like multiple people had killed themselves with.
Yeah. So
nearby, like.
So I guess a guy had hung himself from that hay crane thing.
Yeah.
And then immediately afterwards, it got hit by like 5 different tornadoes back to back. And I guess tornadoes weren't common in the area that it happened at.
Yeah, I guess that's like a rare thing.
And then, some guy went to go, he was like playing around with it. He grabbed this thing and like swung around on it and then got into a car accident and was paralyzed afterwards. So the people that owned it, the family they weren't comfortable having it inside the barn anymore. So they donated it to that museum. So that was interesting.
Yeah, it was like a lot of stuff like that, where it's like things donated that definitely had some strange backstories. Is everybody in here? How about Hollow Acid this live? This is live. We are here live. Hope it's coming through all right. We are back. Hopefully forever. But I don't know.
For as long as Elon will let us with Starlink.
Well, yeah, in Elon's defense, it is just laying in grass now. Like it looks like he just threw it outside.
Well, this is like the third time I've ever used it also. So this is all new. The camper is new. The Starlink is new.
It does work great. We've used it, 3 or 4 times. And it has been great.
And of course, there's never been a problem with it until right now when we wanted to use it for something like relevant instead of just like watching podcasts.
And one of the reasons why we ended up here in the state park was because we kind of liked hopping around the state parks. They were a little bit easier to get access to and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's usually a lot of that's usually where reports come from. But last night we were staying in a place called Lake Anna in Virginia. And I was out there. I kind of wake up throughout the night, and I got up at one point, and it was like probably 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I took a little tinkle, as you do when you get older. You got to take a tinkle in the morning. So I went and took a tinkle, and then I went to I was like, well, I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man, as Joe says. I'm going to smoke a cigarette here before I go lay back down and go to sleep. And I opened the door, and while I'm in there, there's stuff falling from so like horns and nuts and stuff, they just fall from the air all the time. And when I was in the bathroom, there was a few that kind of hit that were loud, but it didn't nothing kind of registered as being strange. And then it wasn't until I opened the door to the camper and I was going to go light a cigarette, I heard like footsteps, probably like maybe 50 yards away from the camper that I was in. I heard just kind of like that, one of those kind of things. And then like a moment later, I heard a really loud, it sounded like a branch just hitting like a camper, not ours, but there was a few other people around, and I couldn't tell if it was like, there was a big motor home that wasn't too far from us, but it kind of sounded like it was beyond that too. But it was like a loud crash. And then there was another. And when the second one hit, they had a dog and it started barking. So it was louder than what has been going on, like with the other ambient falling noises. And I thought that was really strange. And I didn't have a recorder easily accessible, and it happened so fast where I was just like literally opening the door and like I hear like, but it sounded like it was definitely pointed towards some other camper. I felt bad for every camper that was, because they had to have gotten woken up.
Yeah, that was a really strange night. I slept through most of that. I think I was pretty tired, but this place right now that we're in, as soon as we started driving into this, I'm like, oh, dude, this thing is vibey in here. It doesn't seem like it's a campground. It looks like someone carved out like a little piece of woods and just sort of left people.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. You probably think like, yeah, that's what it is, but like, no, like it really feels like the roads and everything here are so like how it's done. It's almost like sterile and like walls of the forest. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're just surrounded by walls of forest around here. It's the state park's really nice, like aesthetically, like it's very clean and very nice. But like this forest, you can just tell it's like super thick. It has a vibe like than about this place.
It's strange.
It's very strange. Yeah,
I like it though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far.
Here for the vibes.
Yeah. So right now we're basically just sitting here in the forest. Got the camper door open. Got the screen, and we've been listening. Now we went to that museum today, and we talked to this Stephen. I want to say his name right. Barcello. And we talked to him. Now he said there were some people out here doing Bigfoot research and some other campsites that are like tent campsites, which is like in a different section. And so it's kind of hard to like from some of the noises because we were hearing something earlier. But to me, if there's already Bigfoot researchers out here doing work tonight, like it doesn't really mean anything. But it was definitely sound like some call blasting maybe was going on.
Yeah,
because it was like too. It was like too Bigfooty, like to where I was like, "That's
too good to be true."
yeah. It's like because we were literally just talking. It was right after sunset, and you started hearing these like Ohio hells. Mm-hmm. But I think it was probably Bigfoot researchers on the other side around there. But in my experiences, it's always been late at night. It's always been like that 2:30 a.m. to about like 5 at the latest is where I feel like activity kind of picks up. Just going about whatever they're going to do.
Yeah,
that's just been my experience with it. But
yeah, for sure. But yeah, having a good time so far. I'm kind of sad that this whole accidental 10-day journey is going to be over.
Because it's been really great. It's been like the first time I ever felt like I've been on vacation.
Yeah, almost like been working your whole life or something.
Did you want to tell them about Alex Petikoff and the corn thing?
It's the weirdest thing with
so
him
anyway,
and the corn, dude.
So we run into Alex Petikoff and he opens up he's got like a pickup truck, opens up the whole it's full of cans of corn.
Just cans of corn. And here's the weirdest thing, never saw him eat it. Not once.
Not once.
What's he doing with all
Well, when he saw that I was looking at all of his corn, he like covered it with a tarp real fast. And he said, "Don't tell anybody about this."
I don't know what he's doing with it all. Maybe he's making
That's not none of this is true. No, this is true, but we were going to make up stories about people that we were going to make up stories about the Whitehall Bigfoot Festival that we didn't attend.
Yeah, just spreading.
Because there's enough proof that we were there.
Yeah.
No, there's enough proof that we did go, but there's also no proof we did go. Yeah. And the truth is we didn't go, but we were there.
We were there
in spirit.
Yeah.
What we saw of it. Because like the truck had to get picked up on a flatbed. Again, like I didn't have any tools, and I don't know where a brake solenoid is.
I don't even know what that is.
So. I'm not a mechanic. But when we finally got the truck back and everything working, we were so like exhausted because we were just sitting in a truck stop in a parking lot. Granted, it was next to like a bar and grill, which was nice. I got a bland northern cheeseburgers. Can somebody in the north explain to them that there is spices to be had?
He's been real upset about this no seasoning on anything that he's eaten since we got up north. So, but we're back in the south now. It's gonna be cool, dude.
We got a good meal today. Got a good meal today. So yeah, all we saw was just like kind of the aftermath of the festival, but it looked like it went great. Alex Petikoff texted me after and said that it was like a huge success. So yeah, and from what we saw, it was like definitely like packed out. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
missed it all, but we were there in spirit down the road.
And because of all of these happy accidents, we got to go do some really cool shit.
Can I tell you guys about this is how we met Vermont. So Whitehall is right next to Vermont. So after the festival was over, we finally got into a campsite. We got like a shower for the first time in like 2 days. And I was like, well, I'm going to run over the border. I'm going to grab me something to smoke. You know what I mean? Is everyone cool in here? So anyway, so I walk in. First time in Vermont, I cross the border, and I'm walking just like this. And there's a shop, and I go into it, and there's a guy there, and he's like, "What's up, bro? What's going on, man?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, this is my first time in Vermont, and like I came to this dispensary to pick up some of your fine supplies." He's like, "Right on, brother. Do you want to get high? Do you want to get low? You want to go up? You want to go down?"
I'm trying to get down.
Top shelf 15, bottom shelf 10. And I was like, I love Vermont. I was like, that's when I fell in love with Vermont, dude. That guy sold it to me. I was like, yeah.
You seemed really
Yeah, and
happy.
I took top shelf and bottom shelf. I spread the love.
He's been in a great mood ever since that stop.
Ever since that stop, I fell in love with Vermont. And then Vermont, there's something going on there. Vermont has these very old feels to it, but like whereas Uwharrie has like an old feel, it's got like a little bit of grit to it. Vermont feels very like clean, like it's very pure old.
Yeah, this is something that I learned about that we learned while we were up there. So they've banned billboards in Vermont to preserve the natural beauty. So literally everywhere you go, it's not just offensive advertisements in your face all the time. It's just beautiful mountains and it's clean.
And it totally like changes your perception when you're driving and you're not being like, I didn't realize how obnoxious signs were. I used to just kind of put it out in my head. You don't think about it. But then like as soon as you get to a place where that doesn't exist, it is so relaxing. It's so freeing.
Driving doesn't like ruin your life like it does for me. I hate driving. I hate the interstate. But you know what? If there's not just this, if you're not being berated by things that you don't want to see all the time and unnatural stuff, that's fine. I'll drive for 8 hours. I don't care.
We got on we were going to take the interstate back down to NC and just blast through it and get back to the bus and get to working on it. But it was so obnoxious. There was these like trucks on the side of the road that were flashing like Predator emblems, like when the Predator is about to blow up. There was just like a truck on the side. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
What is a truck, man?
Well, I know what a truck is, but like, what's it flashing the Predator self-destruct emblems at me for? How am I supposed to interpret that? Like,
and that's why we got off the interstate and went back to like
roads. It was like Twister. There was like pallets flying across the road.
I had to drive on the shoulder at one point.
At one point, there was a tarp just like flapping down the road, like in the road, just by itself. It was ridiculous.
But that's all over now, and we're here.
It's all over now. As soon as I saw a Predator truck flashing me like countdown symbols, I was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, we gotta get off this road.
Get off this road. What does it mean? I don't know if Virginia thinks I'm supposed to know what their DOT symbols mean. Or was it just a truck with a bunch of lights out on it?
I don't know, but we can't be bothered with such things.
No, we had to move on. So now we're in Medoc. And it was crazy, though. We didn't know anything about it. I had heard of Medoc Mountain, and I knew that there was Bigfoot stuff there. There was a very interesting thermal that guy had.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a full-body thermal kind of walk, and it looked bulky. I'm curious to learn more about that. I'm sure I will. But yeah, now we're here. Yeah, it was pure coincidence. I was like, okay, I know that place has Bigfoot stuff. I don't know anything about the museum, so that was really fun to go to. And it's a nice museum as far as Bigfoot stuff goes. It has footcasts taken locally that are interesting. How's Chat going? Chat is out of a MK's a lot lizard. That's not good. No one wants to be a lot lizard. Oh, did I tell you about? Well, this is gotta get off. This has nothing to do with cryptozoology. But when we were stuck there in that truck lot, there was like these women that got out. There was like we parked,
truck stop fashion show.
Yeah, the truck stop fashion show. So we're parked over here, and then a semi truck came in and kind of like blocked us from like this other side. So anyway, as we're dealing with the tow truck people, I'm kind of walking around, and there were just these two women who were checking themselves out in the car door reflections, but they were both standing there like
giving the people what they want.
Yeah. 10 days. That's
10 days.
That's the takeaway from it. I definitely am very fascinating in Bigfoot up north in the New England area.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to go back there once it warms up and winter's over. You know, because it gets way too cold up there and way too snowy, I think, to be tromping around for days at a time like that. But I definitely want to go back up there and do some serious investigating.
I've never been to a place where you're like expecting to see a Sasquatch walk by. It looks like a place where he'd exist. Like it looks so
easily
primeval or primordial or something like that. But yeah, it's wild.
The best plan is no plan. Just go out in the woods and start running around, and then don't come home. But
tonight we all are set up. So like, if we hear anything weird tonight, like I said, I have experiences way past like into the night. But if we hear anything weird here, we can crank this up and go live. But right now it's been pretty quiet, and there's like other campers around us, but I think they're all settled down.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be listening again. Though I was a little disappointed to find out there's like Bigfoot hunters out there right now. I'm pretty sure that's what the call blasting was. Or it was just a Sasquatch, and he's just that smart where he can get between us both, and we both go like, oh, there's no Bigfoot here.
That seems probable, actually.
Yeah. I feel like he would be thinking that way. But yeah, so I'll be up off and on all night, and I'll be poking my head out and listening. Cryptid Castleberry says never been to New England. It's on my list. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. New Hampshire was great, like spectacularly, like with the landscape, and that's a place where you could spend 10 years exploring. I feel like in New Hampshire and not see everything. I also got the best. I'm not a big drinker, but I got the best old fashioned I've ever had. That's my preferred drink.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen you have like
an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, or like more than like half of a glass of wine, really, or like a beer or something. I was a little shocked. You're crazy in New Hampshire.
Guys,
you're
I had
crazy.
An old fashioned, and then I was fine. I drank it, and then I bought a flannel shirt.
You did buy a flannel.
So I did a while. I got some flannel. You know me and flannel.
You gotta calm down, man.
There was this old place called Manchester, Vermont.
That was definitely the best.
We went to a place called the Flannel Company, and I'm expecting some cool flannel threads. It's not
a flannel inside.
It was like a high-end whiskey tasting place, and I guess it's in a building that used to be a flannel company in Manchester, but it's not now a flannel company. It just says Flannel Company, and it's like bougie stores inside.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not a good time.
See, I wonder if that mic will pick up. It sounds like call blasting. It's too good of a call.
Yeah.
It's literally like and it goes on for like a good.
I mean, the guy the Stephen Barcello guy, he did say that he thought that there was going to be other investigators out here. So it is
that's
possible,
why I'm very apprehensive about hearing.
Well, what time is it? Okay, it's 10 o'clock, so it's past quiet hours, most likely.
Yeah, but with I don't know these people at all, so I don't know from Adam. I don't know if they would. Hey, I'll crank up a generator at 2 a.m. I don't care.
I know. I've seen you do it.
It says super quiet, bro. It's quiet. Oh, good night, Lady Wolf. You going to bed? Good night, Lady Wolf. Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping it up. See what time is it? 9:50. We'll give it a few more minutes. Let's see what's going on in chat. I wish. We don't have like a setup to where I can like save chat and all that stuff and go through it. Knock 3 times on the sleeper. Hell yeah. Yeah. See.
Yeah. What if we just yelled "shut up"? That is something that I would do, actually.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's not the best move for like a researcher. It's sort of like, well, maybe I won't compare it to that. I was saying Ghostbusters when Ray's like, I have an idea, and they go around the library ghost, and he's like, get her, and like, I don't know what the plan was beyond that, but
there are no Bigfoot researchers out here, only Zool.
But yeah, we keep hearing with things. I wonder if you guys would pick that up. We don't have long range on the microphone, do we?
I don't know. It's pretty sensitive mic.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can we move it? Can we walk a little bit? The lighting's going to get bad. We're going to lose this high quality look, but you guys might be able to hear this. Do you want to handle the mic? That's your mic.
Pick it up.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get you guys to hear what I'm hearing out here. And can we turn, do you want to turn the camera a little bit?
Yeah.
I'll cut down we'll make it spooky. I'll cut the light off. Now we got some. Those are dogs. You're hearing dogs.
What is that?
Well, it's one dog, but there sounds like there's something past the dog. It's not like the dog distance. The dog is right over here. Every once in a while, beyond the dog, you hear like a. Are you guys hearing that? Dogs.
Yeah, but there's something.
That's a weird. Yeah, there's something over it. Like you're hearing the dog, and it's like yipe, yipe, yipe. We're staying.
Oh yeah.
Can we move it? Oh wow, we got like spaghettis going on here.
We got spaghetti.
We got spaghetti happening over here.
Yeah. Okay. So they're saying boots on the ground. All right,
boots on the ground.
Yeah, so they hear dogs yelping, but there's something else though.
Yeah, we're hearing up, and there's something past it where. Hold on, I got the microphone. I'm going outside.
He's going outside.
I'm going outside, folks.
With the microphone.
With the microphone. Reporting live. Yeah, there's a yiping dog. There's like a yipping dog. Then you hear something that sounds like a deeper dog. Past those two dogs. What's that dog yipping about? I don't know if you guys are getting on any of this. Yeah. We'll try backing a little bit. Like I said, it's all trial and error.
Either way, it's spooky.
Oh, look at this. We got to wrangle some dangles over here. Look at this.
Gotta wrangle some dangles.
You always got to remember to wrangle your dangles. Thank you guys. Hope that was somewhat enjoyable. There's something like you're in there's like a yippy dog and there's like a bigger dog that's like kind of barking at it too. But every once in a while, past that, you hear it like in the distance. It's kind of like a. And it goes on for like a long time.
Yeah.
Again, though, I think it's call blasting from these Sasquatch researchers. Yeah, like right there.
It's just a weird area in general. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on.
It's a very thick area too. Like when we were jobbing up here, it was midday, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was bright and sunny. You look into those forests, and you'd need a headlamp to get through those forests. Yeah, it was so dark in there. Just the tree line is so like thick, and particularly now, it's just like it's very lush time. I don't know if they got rain recently or what, but
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we got everything set up. So if I hear anything coming on tonight, we'll pop this thing back on. I'm glad people were able to heal the dogs at least with it. We know it's got like some capabilities here close by. So
yeah,
that's nice.
Glad I got this thing.
Thanks everybody for coming out. I want to thank Jesse and Joe for giving us the shout out. That definitely wouldn't be here without them. I'll tell you what, they're great. I want to let's thank Alex Petikoff for being such a gentleman.
Yeah, for sure.
And I will keep a secret about the corn thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
Don't go spreading it around. That stays
definitely
within this
don't
group.
post corn emojis in the Small Town Monsters live streams. That would be
who keeps doing this.
Who keeps doing this?
Why are they doing that?
I'm just saying, Alex Petikoff is trying to control the corn supply in America.
That's what it is. It's the money.
And he's hoarding it. He's buying all the corn he can see. No, he was great, and he was really nice. He's not hoarding corn. Everyone who was out there was really cool.
Yeah,
I wish I could remember everyone's name. And then, but they were all really cool.
Yeah,
had a good time, and I would highly recommend going to the Whitehall Bigfoot Festival. One day we will.
Yeah, one day we'll actually
we might
go
make it
into
out
the
there
festival.
one day.
And not in a truck stop parking lot.
Okay, I'm glad I've seen corn emojis. Yeah. Okay. I want to see corn emojis. There's something about a benign rumor that affects him in no way. Like people are just accusing him of like being really into corn.
It doesn't hurt him. It just confuses him, and that's very funny.
You have to then defend yourself for like something so ridiculous.
Maybe been in this camp for too long. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what again though. That's your camper, so you give the tour if you want to on your channel. But great camper.
I love this.
This thing's great.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what you want to say particularly what it is, but it's like made for like a little bit of boondocking. It's made to be kind of off, but it's also like huge refrigerator, huge sink, countertop, very big. You can put your coffee maker on it, and still it's small. You can get it in just about anywhere. And corn emoji, dude. Yeah. Next time Small Town Monsters is on.
Look, Mr. Booberry. So going to do that when he's on a live stream.
Yeah, just start posting corn.
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you hiding the corn, Alec? Like, what's going on?
Save some for the rest of us.
Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Good times coming ahead. Anyway.
Something to look forward to.
So yeah, we may be popping on later on tonight. Some activity starts up. I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Like I kind of picked out this camp because it's sort of like a bottleneck between like one section of campers, and then it kind of thins out, and then it's only like us. There's a little teardrop camper over there, and then there's like a little. Actually, there's like a big fifth wheel, kind of over there. But this area, it's pretty much woods on this side and woods on this side. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do come from the train of thought these things do come around people, like come around sites. So. I don't think it's necessarily like a bad thing to be around a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bunch of people, but Just a bunch of old leaf peepers.
Just a bunch of
Just
leaf
a bunch
peepers.
of leaf peepers like me. Look at them corn emojis out there. Oh man, that's beautiful. Just a field of corn. I love it, dude.
Field of dreams, if you will.
It's for the corn harvest. We needed a sacrifice. Small town corn. Well, yeah, I should make up a whole thing where he has like another YouTube channel just on corn recipes, and I can use AI just to have make cooking videos.
He's gonna unfriend you on Facebook by tomorrow, guaranteed.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You guys have a good night. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna eat some cheesecake, and I'm probably gonna fart.
Yeah, I really wish you'd stop doing that.
No, ain't gonna happen. All right, everybody, take it easy. Any questions, real quick, before we go? Because we haven't been. I'm not really able to watch chat, and it's really far away from me, and I'm old. I don't have my glasses. But I'm seeing a lot of corn.
Hub.
I'm just seeing corn.
Fantastic.
Corn. I'm liking it.
I'm liking all the corn.
I'm liking all the corn. I need to see that every time. Yeah, the image of like him opening up a truck bed and it's just full of canned corn is like so terrifying to me. Like, I don't even know what to think. Like, I'd be like, what's going on?
He's like the nicest, most polite dude ever.
Super nice.
But he's just got a weird thing for corn, and
he may have had like a poison pizza because he was really trying to push his pizza on me 3 or 4 times. He was like, okay, try this.
Well, it looked
pizza.
Expensive and no one was eating it.
It's Sicilian. He kept emphasizing it was Sicilian pizza. I'm like, I don't know, is that like a mafia
just
thing?
Eat the pizza. Don't be
eat
rude.
the pizza.
Eat the pizza.
Hey. Anyway, great time. Corn, Alex Petticoff's corn cannon. They get it, dude. He's trying to control the global supply. I'm convinced of it. Because when we were leaving town, he was like, I saw him behind like a food line, like sneaking in boxes of the canned corn.
It's like, dude, you're around a room.
Rabid. Yeah, like there's not enough corn. He said, leave me alone. Get out of here, okay? I'll sick my dog on you.
I hope someone says this to him.
Me too. I love the corn plot line, dude. It's so funny. All right, everybody, have a good night. Be good. And yeah, hopefully we'll have some activity and we can start back up again. Later, y'all.
Bye.
Do I hit the button that says end stream?
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Hit the button.